week. And who do we have?
Hi, this is Nancy, and I just wanted to say that I think it is great when you see the Raider fans and the 49er fans getting along together. There's no unhappiness going on here at all. I think it's a bad rumor. And so we got to get into the situation where everybody knows that the Raider fans are just as agreeable, just as nice, just as fun as the 49er fans. That's my point.
Well, you're a Raider fan. You know, we're a little bit more fun than they are.
A little bit more.
Well,
we're in their house.
Hey, honestly, they come over to our house to party. Honestly, I seen them all the time. But that's okay. And thank you for being
a bad rumor that the 49er fans are more civil than the Raider fans, because they're not. We're all good fans, and everybody has a great time when they get to the game.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much very much for your interview. Thank you. Nice. Very nice setup. You notice they have their beautiful wine, their beautiful meal set up here. And these guys look like they've been Niner fans for a little while now, right?
26 years in the same seats. With the same people, we've all sat together for 26 years.
26
Not these two, they're our friends. We invite them to come because they're Raiders. So
well, they're friends though,
yes,
see?
Yes.
Well, that's okay. We understand that. 26 years in the same seats?
26 years in the same section in Candlestick. None of us knew anybody before. There's about, 9 or 10 of us that all. Some of the others aren't here today, but yeah, we've all been going for 26 years.
Well, that's a pretty cool thing. You got a great team, a lot of great history. You got 5 Super Bowl rings. Gosh, that's nothing to laugh at. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot more than, well, it's not a lot more than we have, but it's a little more than we have. Okay, well, you know what? You guys are very hospitable to us anyway. Let me just go down here a little bit here. Look, there it is. There's the glass of wine. We talk about it all. I mean, I got to tell you, we talk about it all the time.
There was a time.
We are the beer nation. You guys are the wine nation.
There was a time when the 49ers were in their heyday in the late 70s, early 80s, into the early 90s. We were the team of the decade in the 80s, and we're now trying to become the team of the decade past this year, because this year we suck.
Well, man, here we are again at the Stick, and I mean the Stick. I think the Flyers Stars are land in San Francisco is what it looks like, with lovely Charmaniac and the Double X Raider.
Yes, I am.
In the house. Now, you were saying you saw something happen. Who did what to who to change you to be a Raider fan?
Oh, the Darryl Stingley hit. That was my first NFL experience. Bad situation, but I like the way the guys play. And I said, I love the physical play, the hard-nosed hitting. And after that, I've been a Raider for life, man. Silver and black, every day.
And you know the Double X Raider puts it down on the Raider Nation videocast and podcast, especially on the Bone Line, man. I got to thank you. You got the wisdom. You're the oracle of South Carolina.
There we go. There we go. No, I thank you, man. I thank you. When I found the podcast, it was like, I couldn't believe it, man. It was like another Raider fan being with me every day on Sunday. Unbelievable. So I listen to it religiously, and I'm always there, man. Always listen. I may not always call in, but I'm always listening, man.
That's the Raider fan. And you know what? That's it, man. Now we just wanted to spread that Raider news across the country, across the world, and I hope we're doing the service to the nation, man.
Oh, I think you are. And every time I see a Raider fan, I'm like, hey, man, do you know Raider Greg? Have you heard of Raider Greg? Have you heard of the podcast? And they're like, no, man. I said, look, here's where you gotta go. You gotta go check this guy out. I said, they do a great show. They do a great show. I said, unbelievable. And if you're a lone Raider fan like I am in Georgia, you know, there's only like 2 of us. So go to the podcast, man. It's like being here. You know, it's like being at the tailgate, man. It's just beautiful, man.
Well,
beautiful
we just
experience.
thank you for your wisdom, your knowledge, and your effort to put into the show. And of course, I couldn't do anything in my life without this beautiful woman here, who's incidentally taking care of being the hostess here at the tailgate today. My lovely wife, the Charmaniac.
This goes out to Beth. Beth, I hope you feel better, honey. Come back soon.
Well, Beth is the original Princess of Darkness, and then we have the Princess of Darkness number 2.
Yeah, number 2, Princess of Darkness. Was perfect.
Thank you, honey. I love you.
Hey, one thing. Let's go Raiders. One thing Greg hadn't put out yet, but I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out the bag. We're doing a poll on the podcast for Raider Greg and his lovely wife to come out to Jacksonville. So you guys need to vote on that. Do you want Raider Greg on the East Coast?
No. I don't know,
Bring
man.
it, bring it.
She gonna make me work all kinds of overtime now,
There you go,
man.
I'll be there, I promise.
Oh no!
There's no better place to be than with the bad boys of barbecue.
That's right.
Give us an idea of what we had today, because I could say it, but it don't gonna come out right for me. What do we have for the tailgate today? Tell us what happened.
What we brought here today is just some of the local foods. We had some fresh ahi tuna, which our man, Uncle Stan, is prepared in sushi style with a couple of different flavors of sashimi. That stuff was just rocking it out. Unbelievable.
This is the best, man.
Oh, I'm telling you, we have fresh oysters, fresh wild salmon. The color on this stuff was spectacular because, you know, salmon's on the move right now. So when they're moving, their color changes, the flavor's so much better. We brought pulled pork, marinated chicken, we brought marinated skirt steak, we got barbecued beans, Caesar salad, arroz con pollo, just the general stuff you get when you party with the bad boys of barbecue.
And some Jello shooters, brother. I ain't kidding either, because they're strong.
Oh, Jello shots, absolutely. We brought the Jello shots out last week. In fact, I'm going to go get them here right now because we went with the blue and yellow. We got the mojo working, put the beat down on the Chargers. So we went with the red and gold today. We're going to keep the mojo working, put the beat down on the 49ers. So I'm going to go get some tequila shots. Greg, always a pleasure to see you. And, hey, let's have a good time today.
Hey, we always do when we're here, brother.
I got one last thing to say. We're happier than Chilean miners to be here because you guys are the best. Raider Nation #1, baby.
Hey, man,
That's right.
That's some excitement right up in there.